Alright, let's see if this is actually working. I'm not sure if it is, so we'll find out. So hey everybody, just checking out some coins that I think are interesting. XRP, 45-minute chart, just did a D30 just now. And I don't like that the 200 is below the 314 moving average. 200 is white, 314 is green, so that doesn't make me too happy, but we do have a nice uptrend going on here. So let me do my parallel channel. I mean, check that out. It's nice. I like it. We're just catching this D30 right now. That'll probably be a little bit of a bump, I think. Indicators in general look good. That's rolling over a little bit. Let me see the that's the MACD. I don't really care about that as much on the short time frame here, but we're looking good. I mean, it's chilling out a little bit. This is the end of the trading day. The market just kind of closed about, I don't know, about 28 minutes ago. But this is interesting. This is a nice little dirty 30, D30, and you know, it's almost like it's kind of hard to read the volume, but overall we're trending up, and right now is a great time. What I might do on this one is do a trade, but I'll put a really tight stop. It's either going to move or it's not. If it just continues to potty out, I'll just be out. I don't even want to bother with it. But it could be a run. We oftentimes see a bump on a D30. Looking at the 4-hour chart, I like this. Nice little uptrend on the 4-hour chart. Candles are just about, I think the Madrid ribbons are about to turn green. I think they're just turning green. So that's kind of nice to see. We're above the 200 on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, we're above, the 200 is above the 314. I like that. Here, we're seeing the squeeze index begin to look positive here. Seeing some, oops, sorry about that. Come on now. Yeah, we're seeing some nice moves there. Squeeze indicator starting to go in the right direction. I like that. MACD looking good. It went down and visited the bottom. That's nice to see. Usually after it visits the bottom, you see a nice move. So let's just see what happens on this one. Kind of a risky, I don't know. I mean, it's not making me totally happy, but it's just not a bad deal. What else is looking good there? The squeeze momentum is looking good. ADX and DI. I mean, the ADX is trending down, directional index is trading up, but really it's been kind of volatile. So 4-hour chart, I can't say it's too bad. I mean, we are looking at, you know, a downwards, I kind of see it as a downwards trend here. But are we about to break it? We did make a nice move above the 200 moving average there, so I kind of do like that. Looking at the daily chart, you can see that we definitely have we're above the 200 moving average, 200 is above the 314. I kind of like that. You can overall see the here you can almost see it if you want to be a little bit creative. Let's see. You could, no, you really can't see that as an upwards channel, but you know, I could almost do something like this. There you go. And just be like, you know, boom. And that's a little bit, you know, being creative there with the channel. But still, it's either going to make it or not. And for me, you know, a run back up to the top of this channel on the daily, let's see what that forecast be from here. If we just kind of did the natural thing, that could be like, you know, 40% if it continues up. If not, like I say, I'm getting out of it right here. In fact, I'm going to get out of it a lot sooner than that. Oh, also, let me remove those drawings. If we do, this is a daily chart. You know, I don't want to go too far back. Let's keep it relevant. But if we do fire up a fib retracement, let's just look at this run up we just had on the daily. That's a nice, respectable, you know, .5 fib bounce. We're breaking the 382. I like it. Like I say, this has got some good. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing there. Let's go through the other. This is just BTC and the ISO compliant coins. XLM. Let's do a fib on this one. I'm gonna start it here. .5 bounce crossing the 382. I like that. Looks a lot like XRP, as a matter of fact. XLM. That looks like a nice little play. Let's look at the 4-hour. Bonk. 4-hour bounce off the 200 moving average, and the 45-minute chart is looking good. No, it did a D30 a little while ago. So this one's looking exciting too. So these are both looking good. I think that XRP is more in the explosion range, honestly. Doge, I forget this is compliant. I don't think so. ISO compliant, I forget. I have a couple on this list that probably shouldn't be there. But Doge, long ass 45-minute downtrend. Now we're making a little move, but that's just not too exciting. AOZ network, AIOZ versus USD. These are all on Coinbase. This is nice, long downtrend, just a little bit of a pump, but we're not breaking that 200 quite yet. So this is a nice uptrend, but I'm not quite ready to be too excited. Especially, I really don't like the 200 below the 314 on this 45-minute time frame. ADA or Cardano, nice trend up now in the 45. Broke the 200 moving average. We're gonna have a D30 pretty soon too, so it's not quite yet. That's a lot of downtrend to break, but I think it might. Let's look at this on a 4-hour chart. I mean, if we want to do a fib on that, you could just kind of say, where are we at? Yeah, .5 bounce. That's the 200 moving averages. That's nice. Definitely, if we went back to its recent high, that would be 24%. So basically, XRP is exciting me a bit more than that. Aave, let's see, this guy here, 4-hour chart, way below the 200 moving average. This guy's been given a lot back. How's the 45 look? And you know, just nah, not exciting. Solana, I love Solana. Definitely, I think Trump Coin runs on the Solana network, so you know these guys are insiders. You know, let's see. Let me just for fun do a fib right here. Oof. Where are we at? Hey, look at that! A nice deep here on the 45-minute chart. Nice deep 618 golden pocket bounce, challenging that 200 moving average. It's just not in a great spot right now to excite me too much. 4 hours. Let's see. Come on, 4 hours. 4-hour chart. Well, yeah, it's below the 200 moving average, etc., etc. It's kind of below the 200 and the 3. Below. It's between the 200 and the 314. It's always kind of a weak spot. Trump coin. I don't really give a crap. I forget why it's even here. H bar. H bar has been good to me lately. Hedera. So this guy here, 4-hour chart, nice move up, come down, bounce to the 200 moving average. It's making a nice run. Let's see. Let's go way back to when it first started moving. I'd like to see. Let me try the fib right here instead. There you go. That makes more sense. .5 bounce off the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart. But go to the 382. Pretty powerful. Kind of like in there. 45 second. 45 minute. I mean, no. Oh, sorry. 45 minutes. Not seconds. If I was looking at seconds, oh my gosh, 45 minutes. Oh jeez. Yeah, I have to go back. I wasn't looking at seconds. That's kind of retarded. Anyway, 45 minutes. H bar. You know, it's between the 200 and the 314. I don't like that. 314 is about the 200. That isn't so great. So not quite ready. BTC. Nah, I'm just not really seeing BTC. I mean, it's cool. It's you know, picking up a bit. The market's going to kind of follow it in some ways, but it's just kind of in nowhere land right now. On the 4-hour, I want to take it above that 200 moving average and have a nice, powerful, you know, uptrend, something like this before I really want to get involved. In fact, really, you'd probably want to, you know, to avoid being like idealistic. I mean, maybe like let's get a higher high off 123, or maybe some of these guys here. Like, let's start like, you know, working our way up. It's still kind of in nowhere land for me as far as a trade. Quant, well, you know what, here on the 4-hour chart, it's between the 314 and the 200. I don't think that very much, kind of a weak spot. Not seeing a big uptrend here yet. Okay, so really my, you know, Craig's trade of the day, you know, I'm kind of like an XRP, but it is between the 200 and the 314, and 314 is above the 200, but we just did a D30 just this very, very second we're doing it. Look at an hourly chart here. Hourly is looking pretty good. Hourly will probably will D30 if it continues up. So still a little bit early to have a lot of certainty. I might just be, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of like looking for a swing trade here. you know, something to get in for a couple days and get out, or a couple weeks. Who knows how long it moves? But I don't know. Feeling a little bit of hope with XRP. So something I like about XRP right now is we're just in the D30, and I could like put a stop in, you know, actually right below the also the 382 fib level. So if I pull that in, let me actually pull this over to where I can see it. Something I like is this. Sorry guys. So I like this. So recent D30 and the 200 is right there on the 382 fib level. And so I could kind of get a trade right now and put my stop right there below the 200, right there below the 382. So maybe around like, I mean literally like 3,000. I mean really, this thing's either going to move or it's not. So XRP, I think I might get in, and I'm going to put a stop at 3,000, and or I should say 3 basically. And let's see what happens. This guy's going to move or it's not. It might be a nice swing trade. A little bit risky, a little bit premature, but then again, not really. I mean, this is kind of burst territory. It's either going to move or it's not. I'm going to make money or stop. But, you know, tight stop. Anyway, that's all.